What's up, everybody? It's your boy Orlando, aka King Smitty. Welcome back to my trading journey. Today I have three stocks that I'm gonna buy in the month of March. That I have been buying. I'm gonna continue to buy. I do own all three of these stocks, but I feel like now is the perfect time to either average down or average up in these stocks. In my personal opinion, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say here is just for entertainment purposes and what I'm doing in my portfolio. But feel free to like and subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. I really appreciate any support that you can give. But the first stock I want to talk about is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Right? And Tesla, if you look at this chart, which I'm going to try to have over here, Tesla is at a support line right now. So I'm not saying that it's going to bounce. Excuse me, it's a possibility in the short term. It could bounce up, maybe like on Monday, Tuesday, but that could be a dead cat bounce where it bounces and continues to drop. And the reason I say that it could go up is because it's at support as well as it is on the Bollinger Band, the lower Bollinger Band. And when it crosses that lower Bollinger Band, it typically goes up for a little bit. But Tesla is in the reason why I'm buying this one is because Tesla's a runner. It's gonna run, and it's positioned in a point where future growth is knocking at its door. It has the opportunity to gain more market share at this point in time than possibly ever, especially with the world wanting to go more EV. Like, you have startup electric vehicle companies that are failing. They're just not going to make it. And you have the legacy automakers, the car companies that's already been out, that are switching their focus from electric vehicles more to hybrid cars. So both of those are leading to more market share for Tesla in the electric vehicle race, right? So both of those, you can see the price is at $163.57 for Tesla. Analyst has this going in the next year to $206, which is a 26% gain in a year. Average stock market gain is like 8 to 9%. Says this could possibly give us 26%. But you have to remember, Tesla's one of those high momentum plays, so it can reach 206 like this and then pass it, which will cause them to up their price prediction rate. I could easily see Tesla getting back to 280, 250 easily, especially if it goes back above the 200-day EMA line. So that's the first stock, Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. The second stock I want to talk about is SoFi Technologies, ticker symbol SOFI. SoFi just had one of its worst days ever about 2 weeks ago, right? And that's because they announced that they are going to be diluting their shares. And the reason that they're trying to dilute their shares is so that way they can gain more money, so that way they can release or ease some of that the company's balance sheets constraints. That's one of their biggest issues going forward. Going forward is the constraints on their company's budget sheets. So they're gonna take that money that they're raising right now through through the capital they're raising, and they're gonna pay off some of the higher costing debts, right? And for those of you who took in my class I have another class coming in May 2nd at or May 4th at First Coast Christian Ministries. Feel free to pull up. But paying off the high interest debt first is like the avalanche system. You know, you got the snowball effect where you pay off your smallest bill, and then you put that money from that smallest bill to the next bill, the next smallest one, and then you continue to do that until you get a bigger ball. So it's like you start off with a small ball, and then as it goes down the hill, it gets bigger. What they're doing is the avalanche effect, paying off either your highest bill or your highest interest bill, and that's gonna, once you pay that off, that brings a lot more money in your pocket. So now you can easily knock out those smaller bills after that, because you're saving money on interest, and you're saving a lot more money because of that higher bill is paid. So that's what they're doing. So they're trying to use the money to repay higher costing debt, right? SoFi is also close to a support line. As you can see, I know my SoFi chart is it's a lot going on because I've been trading SoFi. Buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. And it's dropped. And it's dropped back into my buy range. So I'm going to be buying SoFi. I had a small order at like $7 to get filled. It got filled. And I have another order at like $6 and like 40 cents, I think. Somewhere around that line. A larger order. And if it drops below that, I'm going to continue to buy. Because I have faith in that fintech and SoFi in the long run that it's going to be a very profitable company. And I feel like more banks are going to move towards this fintech style where everything is done online. Because, I mean, if you think about it, our money mostly is digital. Not saying cryptocurrency, but our debit cards, credit cards, Cash App, PayPal, it's all kind of digital. So banking going more digital than that brick and mortar is going to happen eventually, and SoFi is going to be like the leader in that space, in my opinion. Price is currently at $7.03. Analysts had this going to $9.25. If you've been following SoFi, it's gotten to like $11 and $12 on their run-ups. So I could definitely see it passing that. But they have it at $9.25, which is like a 31% return on interest just in a year, which is about 3 times more than average stock market returns, right? Last stock I want to talk about is Planet 13 Holdings, PLNH. I've talked about this in the past, and the reason I talk about this is because one is the penny stock. I try to stay away from penny stocks as much as I can. But this one, I just like this company because they're positioning themselves to be a dominant player in the cannabis industry, right? And as we come closer to federal legalization, this stock will grow. I think this stock is at a bottom now, if not close to a bottom here at like 53 to 47 cents, right? And you can see back in September, I think they had some news about possibly legalizing it or had like a discussion about it, and the stock ran up to like 90 cents overnight, right? And Planet 13 has been positioning themselves Vegas, California, New York, Chicago, Miami, Orange Park. They have a lot of different superstores they have plans for, and dispensaries they have going, like it's ready to go. And as states legalize it, they move in. But once federal legalization comes, the entire industry will be so hot that a bubble may just form, right? And we know those bubbles, anything related to that topic will run up. So I'm positioning myself in now. And recently, Biden, he said he's directing his cabinet to review the federal classification of marijuana and expunging thousands of convictions for the mere possession, because no one should be jailed for simply using. Right? This is what he said. So it's like now he's easing up on his stance, kind of moving a little closer towards that legalization thing. And any move towards the relaxing of the cannabis policy could prove fertile for political ground. So one, they could be just using this for like, hey, come vote for me because you vote for me, I'll legalize it or I'll do this for it. And then when they get in office, nothing happens. But at the same time, stuff like this moves the stock. And when it does come, we'll be in position to grow, because in the last cannabis bubble or cycle, this stock got to like $7 quickly. And so you can do the math on the return for that. But the best thing about this company is it's debt free. It has no debt. So everything is just like almost profit in a sense. So this is one of those companies that's a good company, but the stock isn't the best right now because of what's going on with the entire sector in the legalization of marijuana. Stock is currently at 53 cents. Analysts see it going to $1.45 within a year. That's a 173% return on investment. You compare that to the average return on the stock market, which is 8-9%. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to go this high because analysts don't know. They just do their best to analyze, what's going on politically and with the stock and with the actual company. They make their assessments off of there. But of course, you have to do your own due diligence before you buy any stock, right? But, I'm just going to keep this video short. Those are the 3 stocks I'm buying in the month of March. I really appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. I'm going to keep on going with this. Take the time to invest in yourself. If you don't really know what you're doing, read some books. There's a lot of quality YouTube channels out here that can explain, how to do what you want to do, whether that's invest, trade, cryptocurrency. Pick up a book. Invest in yourself. You work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, and then you get off of work and you're just relaxing, right? You have to take the time to invest in yourself. Because your company that you work for, they're going to invest in you enough for you to bring more equity and quality to their company. They're not investing into you for you to better yourself. They're investing in you to better their company. So you have to take the time to invest in yourself so that way you can do what you want to do with your life. Because nobody wants to work forever, right? But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, though. It's your boy, King Smitty. Yeah.